you're now in the kitchen this Monday, supporting our kids through nutrition.
Yes, Sarah Moore Health. Well, she's a health coach that can get your family on the right track. She's talking to us about better brain health, energy, and focus as kids get the new school season started. We are so glad that she's here because this is a stressful time. So
Yes.
let's start with your Rex on stress management.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about kids because school's starting. And I have 2 teenagers. I know you have kids too, but it's all transferable to adults. So if you're having trouble focusing at work or you hit that 3 p.m. slump and you're like, I don't want to be drinking a bunch of coffee, this is stuff that continual use over time will be great for you. So we're going to start with stress first and something that's non-food related that's easy for the whole family. So we've got a magnesium salt, which you can put in your bath or you can soak your feet in. And what that's going to do is let your body absorb the magnesium, help calm your body, reduce stress, help you sleep better at night, which then obviously will give you more energy the next day. But then we have a spray. So if you're not a bath person, it's a great spray to spray on you before you go to bed, on the bottom of your feet, and that's a really great quality. But any of those that you start out with magnesium, do a little tester on your skin, because if your skin's sensitive, it can make it kind of itchy. But both are great because our second largest organ is our skin, or one of our largest organs. So it's great to kind of get things that'll absorb through all our pores.
Interesting about the feet too.
Yeah, the bottom
Where
of your
can we
feet
get
have
this?
the largest pores. I actually got that. That's a Whole Foods brand. So Whole Foods, Amazon, the other company, Symbiotica, I just really trust them. So I have a lot of their things just in my kitchen. But that's something for everyone in the family. Just spray on the bottom of your feet before you go to bed.
Awesome.
So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what about brain gut health?
Yeah, so our brain and our gut are tied together, and we talk about this all the time, is how important taking care of your gut is, because it feeds your brain. So we've all heard, I had a gut feeling, or I should have trusted my gut. Well, we say that because that's true, because if our gut is out of balance, our brain is not going to focus. And we all know that when we've had like a really great bowel movement, we feel lighter, more fresh, and we don't want to think about that with food, but it is true. So I'm always going to say hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We talk about veggies, but if you don't like veggies, there's an easy way to get green juice, which is going to feed the gut, and it's also going to make you not have to break anything down, because digestion takes a lot of energy. So green juice is something you don't have to digest. And then we're going to talk about feeding the brain with good, healthy fats. So I've got a bunch of different options here. So we have avocado, we have pumpkin seeds, cashews, and then I told them earlier, walnuts. If you look at a walnut, it kind of looks like a brain. On the inside of the brain, you can put it where they can see it.
Okay, it really does.
But yeah, and then we've got a really,
that.
yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Like, just feed the brain.
Feed the brain.
And then we have a probiotic supplement, and then that's just a yogurt that has probiotics in it. So if your kids like a yogurt, you could slide a little bit of that in. Chia seeds, which is a great gelatinous fiber for chia pudding. So these are just a bunch of different examples. You can make a trail mix for the kids. You could have a trail mix in your purse. It's obviously something that won't melt in the car either. So if you're a mom and has to run around all the time, you have something. Because we always don't have time to sit down and have a full meal. So these are all things that we can grab and go, feed the brain, which gives us energy and focus and helps our mood so we don't lose our patience and all those things.
Laura and I were just talking about how both of our men love the energy drinks, but this is a much better option than your typical go-to.
You know, I have a teenage daughter. She's a senior, and she walks out of the house with one of them, and I'm always like, ugh. And so I don't want to say any names, but do read the labels, because we don't want any sucrose, we don't want aspartame, because all of those things will kill all the good work we're doing for the gut. So yes, they're easy to grab because they're pretty much everywhere now, and they will give you energy, but it's going to mess with your gut. And so you'll have that high spike, and then you'll have the low. And then we forget about the jittery part of caffeine if we're drinking coffee all the time. And so that jittery will have the kids being nervous during tests or nervous before you go to a job interview. So all of these right here, as you look at them, are going to be functional mushrooms. We have lion's mane, but lion's mane's also in here, which is great for feeding the brain, but that's actually what the mushroom looks like. We have maitake, which is a mushroom, which is great for boosting your immune system. But all of these have functional mushrooms and adaptogens that you can put into your body and give you what you need. And so they're just done in various ways. And then we have saffron, which has got a lot of upcoming information about how great it is for depression and mood boosting. So yeah, all easy ways. This is even a creamer. And then of course I've got these shots that are called Magic Mind, and we're all going to take a shot.
Okay.
So it's got the trifecta of lion's mane, L-theanine, and a little caffeine in it.
All right.
So it'll allow you to have smooth, focused, gentle. So I always like to get reaction of their face too when I have them try something that's new. And
she is
smells
testing
good.
us.
Cheers.
you always like it. Yes,
Cheers.
cheers. So having a magic mind get you through the rest of the segment.
Thank you very
Do
much.
we need to bang it
By
on
the
here?
way,
Shush.
we have like 30 seconds left.
Okay.
I want you to, well, here she goes. She's down in the shots. I want you to tell everyone what you do with your clients because you can help them from, you know, first step to, you know, just maintaining.
Yeah, I'm a holistic nutritionist, so what that means is I work with you on body, mind, and spirit. So my goal is to meet you where you are, but then get you to that next step. And that's gonna be different with everyone. But realistically, we have to include mental health, we have to include our lifestyle, and then obviously putting in good detox-inducing foods to then heal the gut. And then the other side of it is the colonics and the colon hydrotherapy, which we have, and so it all plays together. So, yeah.
Well, Mama, drink
This
my
wasn't bad. It
greens.
wasn't
This was
bad at all,
good.
is it?
Yes, I'm
Did it.
proud of me.
I'm
She's
really proud of
sipping.
you,
She's
too.
sipping.
I am, because I just want to digest everything that you have to feed us. Thank you so
You'll
much.
be better
Sarah.
for the whole rest of the segment because you took this shot. Just thank me
Girl,
later.
I'll thank you now. Everyone, get more health tips from Sarah. Find her on socials at Sarah Moore Health or head to sarahmorehealth.com. I appreciate you, girl.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.